Feel me like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, welcome back to Interrogation Files, and today is a bumper one. This is probably my biggest Interrogation Files video yet, and that's because it's Gina Krane. One of the masterminds, or master mistresses, behind Operation Spruce. Well, Spruce is what we call it. What they did is a humongous human trafficking ring. And I have one of the masterminds behind it in the detention cells right now, in our interrogation room. And this is not going to be any normal 15-20 minute interrogation. So if you want to watch it, grab a cup of tea and prepare for me to have to fight to get this information. Boss fight begins. In here, right?
Yep.
Miss Krane. Well, that's just rude of me.
Detective.
Are you comfortable?
To keep a girl waiting. Yeah, I've had time to sit. And wait.
Well, you're going to get quite a bit of that in the near future.
Who's this asshole?
This is Detective Adamo. She'll be joining me for the interview.
Great.
Don't worry, I actually am an asshole, so it kind of works.
Thought you usually like to hide behind your mirrors. Smoke
God damn it.
mirrors. That's what you're all about, right?
Duh. Well, there is that, but at the same time, we've been looking forward to talking to you, so it should be an enlightening conversation.
Never. Like I said, you know how to keep a girl waiting. So whatever the hell you want to know, tell you what I do know. Jesus.
That's more like it. Okay, so, Miss Krane, for the benefit of the tape, Detective Chloe Banks, Detective Briara Adamo in the room with Gina Krane. Date is 16th of March 2020. Time is midnight. For the record, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney, and if you cannot afford one, one will be provided for you. Do you understand the rights I've read them to you?
Yeah, heard them plenty.
And with those rights in mind, do you wish to speak to us today?
Told I really don't have much of a choice, so get on with it.
Okay, so right now, Miss Krane, you are sitting on a warrant for... And I'm going to paraphrase here, Adamo, because I don't remember the entire warrant off by heart. Well, no, I do, but for the sake of time. Your warrant includes first-degree murder, human trafficking, racketeering, embezzlement, fraud, sexual battery, kidnapping,
Didn't do...
false imprisonment. And the list does go, in fact, on and on and on.
I'm telling you, you're wrong. I didn't do
The
that
reason
stuff.
why I'm telling you this is because I want you to understand the situation you're in. And this isn't some sort of, we think you might be responsible. This is a very much, we are certain you're responsible. And
You're wrong.
we have a large docket of information that went to the district attorney to sign off on that warrant. And you know what it was exactly that actually allowed that warrant to be written? It's a little part of the
Yeah, I
Racketeering
know.
and Organised Crime Clause from 1970 called the Kingpin Act. As the leader of an organisation, you can
What?
be held responsible for the acts of anybody you instructed to commit them. Which is why
No,
you're being
I'm
brought
not
up on
leading
so many
any-
charges.
I don't lead any gang. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the cabins in Angel Pines. I'm talking about the girls. I'm talking about the sex tourism. I'm talking about Carry On Corporation. I'm talking about your realty deals, your business partners. I'm talking about Dove.
I don't understand all these things you're... So it is her fault.
Yes, it is. So, I've got a list of questions I'd like to go through here, and we're going to be methodical about this, so I'd like to start at the beginning, if that's okay.
Whatever.
Where's the main file for this? Where is it? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Whenever you're ready.
This will be easier for me to open this way. God. Open. Let me shuffle documents. One moment. No,
Take
bad.
your time. I already have. But you're wrong.
What we're looking for here? We're looking for the Lark Logistics. Okay, so first talk to me about Lark Logistics, a company which you are one of the registered signatories for.
No. I don't own a company, and I don't work for any company by that name. So, next, please.
Where would that be? Lark Logistics.
I have one business that's Kite Homesteads. My ex-husband founded it. We started it together. More than 10 years ago.
Ah.
So I guess there was that one that didn't.
Actually, I'm
turn out
showing
so
the
well.
defendant, for the sake of the tape, I'm showing the defendant a copy of a realty document here. This shows
What's this?
the title holdings for Lark Logistics, including
What?
Elise O'Byrne, Kyle Kite,
Was
Gina
she?
Krane.
Are you? That's not possible.
You are a
Elise
signatory
never
to this
talked about
company.
this, and I've never heard of this before. Is this a fucking joke? Elise and I had a company, yes. It was a rideshare program and didn't end well. She wasn't
No,
very
it
good
collapsed
at
in 2016,
Should've
yes?
honestly earlier, but we let the license expire, but I clearly am only good for one thing, and that's realty, and so is she. I wouldn't fucking start a logistics company. I don't even know why Kyle's on here. What's this?
Because it's
Wait a
not actually a logistics company, it's a front company.
No, this doesn't make sense. This is after we got divorced. It says it was registered in
It is.
March 17.
This isn't
What the
a
hell is
company,
this?
Gina, and you know it's not a company, it's a front. It's a shell. Used for pushing money around. Just like you're an agent for Carry On Corporation operating out of the Caymans. You know that one?
No?
Yes, you do.
All my
Please
businesses
stop
are in San
acting.
Fierro. My one business.
Yes, yes. Kite Homestead's the company that you inherited from your husband after he
I
died of
founded
gunshot
it with
wounds.
him, thank you. What? Wait.
Kyle Kite shot, found in a car accident.
What?
We exhumed his body and examined his remains. Died from gunshot wounds, which does not match the death certificate.
Are you
I'm not
dead?
kidding.
Kyle's... What? Wait, when was that? When that happened? No.
You know full well, and don't go for the insanity plea, because I know what you're doing.
What? No, what happened to Kyle? What happened? When? Where? He's supposed to be... He's in the Bahamas. You have to be mistaken. No.
Really?
Yeah, he's cheating on me with some fucking secretary named Felicia, and they fucked off to the Bahamas. Been cheating
Felicia
on
White?
me for months, and I don't fucking know. Who gives a shit? Gosh, fucking piece of trash whore. And he left me for her. Elise was right. Pig. No, He's living some fucking tropical fantasy. You're wrong. He's alive. He's just fucking off on a boat somewhere. Having a goddamn laugh.
So Kyle Kite registered here in the United States of dying in a car crash in May
I don't believe
2017, just after your divorce.
That's not...
That is what we
No,
have on
that
county
is
records.
not- That's not possible. He's emailed me a few times in the past few years.
Have you ever seen him?
Well, no. I don't want to fucking see him again, but we've had to correspond on a few things, tax things, but as far as I know, he's just living the fucking happy life down in the Caribbean.
So, believe here the autopsy
Bitch.
reports from our exhumation shows advanced decomposition compared to the normal expected rate for a embalmed body, being the norm. So, he wasn't embalmed,
What the-
assisting in the degradation of any evidence, and we found trace evidence of gunshot wounds leading to his death. Several months after you were divorced, and you took title ownership of Kite Homesteads. You do realize how
Well,
this
that was
looks,
part of
right?
her No, I don't
You marry
understand,
Kyle,
but
you get part ownership of the business,
Yes.
you get it in the divorce,
We
then he
met in
mysteriously
college.
dies. And it becomes entirely yours.
no! No, we agreed to that. I bought him out.
Hey,
He went to
Adamo,
fuck off and go to the Bahamas.
is this feeling like a really thready story to you?
I don't understand what's going on. He's not dead. You're full
Tell
of
me
shit.
about
I
the
don't know what-
cabins.
I mean-
Tell me about the boils. Tell me about what's going on with the girls. Because I know you know what's going on.
I don't.
Stop with the act, Gina. You're fooling nobody.
I don't know
This
what you're
poor
talking
lost little
about.
girl routine is useless. We know what you've done. We know who you've met with. We know about the meetings at the motel in Polito Bay. We know about the meetings at the diner up on the San Fierro Highway. We know about meeting with the Boyles regularly. We know about what they were involved in.
I have
and
to
they have
go.
both confessed to you being the one that was giving them orders.
What are you talking about? No, that's not what happened.
Well, tell us
No,
then.
I had... Elise got in trouble a few years back. She started working with this slumlord and she needed someone to help
Names.
her bail her out. Elise O'Brien, she's my best friend. And I don't... At first it started she needed help. She needed some cash, so I gave that to her. Of course I would. She's my friend, and she was working with this slumlord, and she wouldn't tell me the lady's name. It sounded shady, and Elise wasn't doing good financially, and it sounded shitty from the start, and I told her to just back off. I'd give her whatever she needed, and I don't know. I gave her the money, and a couple weeks later, they said she had this great business deal. She just needed my help with property purchasing and making things look good. No, it wasn't.
Okay, so whilst we're on this track, Faye Copperfield. Is that one of Elise's operating names?
No.
Because it's
Well,
funny
technically,
because
yes.
I remember meeting you at a house showing in Rockford Hills when you were using that name. So let's talk about that, shall we? You were passing yourself off as Faye Copperfield. I met you for a viewing. You didn't know
Yeah.
who I was.
And unfortunately, that was my idea.
Let's
Before
go. Come on.
Elise moved, before Elise moved to San Fierro, she had just divorced her husband. He was violent and he was a scary person, and she was afraid that she needed to use another name to work. She didn't want him to find her, so she'd been going by Faye Copperfield, and she, like I said, she wasn't doing really well. She wasn't really good business-minded person, and I offered to help her start showing some homes, like gosh, back in 2015, 16, and
That's
you
a big
know,
link for us.
she kept using the name to work and show homes and do sales and stuff. But I started doing some of her work too, because I better than her at it, honestly, and helped make her some money. And that's, well, things changed, and she got in business with this lady, and I don't know her name. She's older, I
Dove.
think. Yes, that's the only name I know her by, and I've only talked to her on the phone a few times, but Elise has been working with her for a while. I don't know how long, but Elise owes her a lot of money, and she's in big trouble, and I haven't heard from her in months since you arrested me. I don't even know if she's okay.
Well, the more you tell us, the sooner we can find her and help her. But you have to be honest with us, because there is a mountain of charges you're looking at, and the way things look to me, you're never leaving prison again. You'll never set foot in the world as a free woman unless you cooperate with me.
I know some of what I did was wrong, okay?
Well, let's talk about that, shall we? Because the more you cooperate, the more lenient a judge might be. Right now, you are our only link to this operation. We caught you after months of work. And, depending on how cooperative you are, I mean, Bree,
I said I'd help.
Judges can cut deals, right? They can make things easier.
Correct.
Yeah, so time to be a little bit more honest. And don't look at her for support, because she's the angry one here. You heard of good cop, bad cop, right? Yeah. She invented bad cop.
I tried to...
That's bad cop over there, literally the prototype. So don't look to her for help.
I'm trying to tell you what I know, okay? What do you want to know?
So start talking. The Operation Angel Pines.
Okay, yeah, well, I started helping her with some deals. She was buying property at a pretty low price, and I helped move some things, do some things in my name, and helped her with other things. Apparently, the lady she's working with, Dove, wanted to start acquiring properties like hotels and motels and cabins and really shitty places. Like, Angel Pines is a fucking dump. And yeah, you mentioned the fucking Boyles. They're the cream of the crop, and the crop is full of shit. Hated working with them. They're disgusting. But,
can't say you're wrong.
But I just don't know how it happened when Elise needed more help. She said she was scared, and I said I'd help her. I promised I'd help her, and she helped me get through the divorce.
Gina, look,
what?
I understand. You know, sometimes good people end up going out of their depth. It's completely understandable. And, you know, you were there to help your friend, and you were working to try and support a friend. That's what every good person would do. And sometimes when you're helping a friend, you want to do as much as you can to help them, to make things better. And you could end up out of your depth all of a sudden, and you're suddenly unable to swim, you're drowning, you don't know what to do, and you turn to whatever option there is. I understand that. And the more you help us, the more we can help fix this. I don't want to see someone who's genuinely a victim in this situation go to prison. You have to try and work with us, and we can help you. This can be fixed, but you have to have the right motive for that.
I'm trying to help, okay? What do you want me to do?
Tell me about the operations in Angel Pines. You told me how it began, but how did it run day to day?
No, Elise said it would be safer if I was the one, if we traded off delivering things, and I know it was money. I'm not an idiot. But I'd be told to pick up things, and I'd take them where I was told to, and I would get a cut too. I'm not gonna lie, it was good money, but you know, I talked to, back when it all started, I talked to Dove, and She said she'd hurt Elise, and I believed her, but it didn't seem like anything bad was going on. I thought when it all started that we were just, I don't know, doing things we
You
probably
passed on
shouldn't
more
have
than
to
money,
get
didn't you?
property. At some points, yeah.
Instructions,
Changed, especially in the
orders.
last few months. Honestly, I don't know what was in those envelopes. I was told to pass them along. There's the motel.
And it wasn't just
that little
envelopes. You also went to
dodgy
meetings at the
piece of shit
Boyles'
in
home.
Toledo. No, a lot of that was for sales and actual realty work. And to pass on envelopes. Probably instructions, yeah. But I didn't
Oh,
know
and
what was in them.
Detective Levy in Polito Bay, he died.
Ugh. Wait, when?
A couple of months ago, when he tried to shoot me.
No. Oh my god. Are you okay? Jesus Christ.
I think so.
Oh, fucking hell. No, he didn't.
When did you become aware of what they were doing with the properties? And how they were stocking those properties?
Oh, the line I was given was they're moving furniture from San Fierro, importing it, the docks, and distributing it throughout San Andreas, South San Andreas, which sounds like a load of bullshit, but,
When did you become aware that that was people?
I never saw anybody, but, with my own eyes. But that's kind of how it started to look.
Who put pressure on the medical examiner and the judge?
What?
The ME and the judge in Blaine County. Who put pressure on them to hide the deaths?
Wait. What about them?
The ME and the judge both went missing and were pressured regarding covering up the deaths of the women at the cabins.
I honestly, I'm confused. I don't know.
Okay, no, that's fine. We'll move on. Let me just check my notes. Okay, we'll go to...
I know Elise was working with them a little bit more on what was going on. She always knew more than me, but it got harder and harder to talk to her, even see her, and I just... Yeah.
Here's the one I want to discuss with you. Carry-On Corporation. Tell me about it.
That I've never heard of.
You are an agent for it.
Where is it?
Freeport, Bahamas.
Ow. Are you shitting me? No! That'd be fucking news to me. I wouldn't have anything to do with that fucking place. That's what...
This is good.
Yeah. Look at this. When was it... Wait, when was it incorporated or registered? When was that?
February 2017. You're a registered agent for Carry-On Corporation.
No,
for a supposedly smart businesswoman, Gina, you seem to have signed up to a lot of things you didn't sign up for. I mean, Bree, how many times have you ended up on... Actually, no, this is a bad example. You've ended up signed up to a lot of really dodgy newsletters. You don't count. But... Really? You expect me to believe this sob story girl active every single time I bring something up? Oh, I've never heard of that. Oh, woe is me. I don't know what's going on.
Shut up! I don't know. Why are you being such
you
a
do.
bitch?
You know exactly what's going on.
No, I don't. I didn't register any fucking companies.
I didn't say you registered this. I'm saying you are an agent for them.
No, I'm not. You think I would know. Because I would, and I'm not. And if it's in the Bahamas, maybe Kyle did it? But...
And why would Kyle do that?
Why?
The Kyle that's dead.
He's... You need to check your evidence, you know?
We exhumed his
don't
body.
think- How do you know it's really him? There's no
Dental
way he's dead.
records.
He's in the Bahamas. Oh,
He's very dead, believe me. We confirmed with dental records the remains are his. He was shot dead. It wasn't a car accident. And you're aware of that.
you're not lying. You're not lying.
No, why would I lie? Gina, I need
Dad,
you to understand something. I've been
please.
working this case since April 2019. I'm coming up on a year of working this case. And in my time working this case,
He's
I've
dead?
seen dead bodies. I've seen sex slavery. I've seen drug trafficking, human trafficking, financial crimes, federal crimes. I've seen the worst behavior humanity could possibly imagine. I've freed several dozen people from sub-operations of your organization, from captivity. People, human beings, Gina. Nothing you can say to me, and the evidence that I've seen against you, can convince me that you're a poor, innocent victim of all of this. I simply don't believe you.
Kyle's dead?
Your only hope, Gina, your only hope is to talk to us, because otherwise you will never see the light of day again. You will go to jail, and you'll rot there for the rest of your life.
He's really... He's...
Is she a stuck
He's
record,
really-
Bree?
Is he really dead? No. Please. This is a joke, right? This is a game. You're trying
Yeah,
to...
this is absolutely a game.
You're trying to get me to confess to something I don't even know about. By what? Telling me he's dead? No. That's... You're...
Are you done?
He can't be dead. Oh.
Tell me what you know.
I
I've already
I,
put away the Boyle
I-
brothers. They're behind bars already. Weirdly enough, Norbert flipped on his brother and gave the pair of them up. They're both behind bars.
I don't...
Most of the Angel Pine Sheriff's Office are behind bars or dead. There are you, Elise O'Byrne, and Dove outstanding.
I don't understand.
Okay, let me just run
this-
2 names past you right now, and I want to see exactly what you're feeling about this.
Yeah.
Han Lee and Shu Zeren. How do they fit into this? Not names you're familiar with?
I think I've met Han Lee in Los Angeles. He's a DJ or something.
Okay, what about Alicia
Been to a
Goldman?
few parties with him. No.
Lives in Davis. Strangely enough, gets paid just under $10,000 every month by Carry On Corporation from Freeport, Bahamas. Let me jog your
Which
memory.
I told you I don't...
Alicia Goldman used to be, what was it, Bree? Oh yeah, Alicia White.
Wait.
Sister
I'm...
of
what?
Faye White.
I
Died in
don't
San
know who
Fierro,
you're talking about.
1993.
I don't
Funnily,
know
actually,
any
you
of
know,
those people.
her daughter Faith, she'd be about Elise's age now. Huh. Funniest thing.
Okay, so I don't know her.
Tell me about Elise.
Them.
Because Elise
Well,
O'Byrne
friends.
is a terrible name. It's another pseudonym. I'm well aware of that. O'Byrne,
No, it's
Raven
her
in
name.
Irish Gaelic. Dove, Raven. It's all a big game, isn't it? Kite, Crane. They're all bird names. I'm not stupid.
I don't get what you're asking.
Tell
met
me
Elise.
about Elise O'Byrne. Your good friend, Elise O'Byrne. Surely you, a
Yeah,
good friend,
okay,
would
I
know
was-
things about her. Talk to me about her. Describe
I
her to
do.
me.
Well,
How did
just
you
shut
meet?
up and I'll
Where does
tell
she
you.
live? Tell me now.
I met her okay, fine. I met her in 2013. It was at a realty convention. I was there with my husband. It was in San Fierro, downtown. I can't remember what hotel, but met in a seminar, female entrepreneurship, and stuck up conversation. She was funny. She was smart. She seemed like a nice person, and she had just moved to the city not too long before, and you know what? We just kind of started hanging out and going out to bars, dinner. She'd, sometimes come out with me and Kyle, and it'd be great, Everything was all right, and nothing abnormal. She wanted to start a stupid business where, I don't know, it was ride sharing, or honestly, truth be told, I didn't have much to do with it. She seemed to know what she was talking about, so I gave her some money to start it up and agreed to put my name on the paper, and it didn't go very well.
G&F Rides for Rent.
Yes.
Is that the company?
She bought a bunch of vans and trucks and things, and I don't know why. Maybe she thought she was gonna do airport business or whatever. That's what she told me, transportation. Just because it's, fucking pain in the ass to get out of the airport in San Fierro, but didn't really work out. Helped her with the books and stuff, but in the end, she just wasn't getting much. She bought way too much inventory for what was actually needed. It was stupid.
And I'm guessing most of it
Told her
ended
to
up in the
stick to
fleet at
realty.
Lark.
She sold them. I told her to get rid of them, liquidate the assets, and we just let the damn license expire. It's the best thing you can do. She understood and she agreed. And as far as I know, the damn thing's done. But we still stayed friends. I know that she didn't really have many friends. It was hard for her. She's not from the US. She moved here.
From where?
Well, Dublin, Ireland.
Okay.
She divorced her husband and fled the country.
Okay, so, Elise, your business partnership, friendship, how close was she to Kyle?
Honestly, they didn't see each other that often. I mean, Kyle's kind of he's kind of a bro, if you know what I mean. He was in Pi Kappa Alpha in college, and, well, I wasn't in a sorority, but I had a lot of friends in it, and that's actually how me and Kyle met, but he's a great guy. I mean, even though he fucking...
So, you know how you said Kyle's out in the
stop.
Bahamas, right? The guy you thought was out in the Bahamas? With
That's
his
where
girlfriend.
he's supposed to be.
With his girlfriend, what was it, Faith?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was Felicia.
Felicia, Faith, whatever. Here's a fun one for you. Felicia. Weirdly enough, the name of Faith White's mother, the sister of whom...
Okay.
The sister... Follow this train, it's a bit convoluted, but you'll get there. So, in 1993, a young mother was killed of a drug overdose, heroin, just outside the station in San Fierro. Her 13-year-old daughter, Faith White, went missing.
You mean Cranberry?
Cranberry Station, that's the one. She was found dead outside the
That's surprising
station.
back then.
And her daughter, 13-year-old daughter, Faith, went missing. Now, Faith is in the wind. We don't know where she went. But it's very funny that that name ties back to Faye Copperfield. A name used by Elise O'Byrne. And
Yeah, was her.
Faith, or Felicia, being the mother's name, somehow is the name of the girlfriend that your dead husband has in the Bahamas. Elise is
Well, I
also an
never
agent of
met
Carry On
her.
Corporation, and
I don't
Faith's
know why.
aunt receives $10,000 a month from Carry On Corporation for a competition she never entered. You're
Listen,
following what I'm putting down here?
I don't understand. No, I don't. The Faye is...
What I'm saying is Elise has
Stupid
played you the
name.
entire time. She signed you up for businesses you were never part of.
No,
She killed your husband.
that's not possible. No, she would never do that. No, you don't fucking
She has
understand.
played you
She's
like a
been,
fool.
No,
Are you that
she
stupid,
hasn't. No,
Gina?
she hasn't.
Gina,
No, I know
are
my
you really
friend.
this simple? Oh
When
my
my
god,
son
Bree.
died, she was the only friend who stuck with me. And when Kyle started, no, she helped me get my divorce lawyer. She helped protect me. She helped did everything. She did
killed
everything she could to
Kyle.
help me.
She signed
No,
you up
she
to be
would
a
never
patsy.
do that.
She has played you the
That would
entire time
never-
as a fall girl.
She would never do
Why?
that. You're full of shit. Because she's my friend.
People lie.
Why would she do that?
Just like you help facilitate human trafficking. People are bad.
I mean, I gotta be honest, if I was gonna set somebody up to be a fall girl, her going through a divorce would be the perfect time to slip on in and try
Oh,
and do
I
that.
mean, yeah, you find someone stupid, you find someone impressionable, you find someone who needs somebody, and
No.
all of a sudden, that stupid, impressionable girl who really needs somebody, all of a sudden, is the perfect target.
That's
you can
not-
use them for anything.
I told
You have
you-
their signature on things. Suddenly, they're signed up to be signatories in corporations and agents for companies that you actually technically run yourself.
She never asked me
and
to
suddenly,
sign anything
when the
after
cops
that.
come calling, after
No.
what?
No, we didn't start. We didn't even have any real business dealings together. A few sales between her company and mine over the years, a few properties. And yeah, a lot of shit that was off the fucking record. Yes, her company, Raven Ridge Realty. That was Elise's company. She managed it. And yeah, once this shit started with Dove, she started moving a lot of money through it. And I agreed to help her. And the Copperfield thing, you know, she said it'd be safer if we both used it.
There's a cup
'cause
under there.
we were doing things
Huh.
we shouldn't. And as far as I know,
That's a coffee
yeah,
cup.
embezzling. A lot of that money, I have no idea where it came from. I was
Oh,
given
you
account
should
numbers.
see. You should see the numbers of zeros after federal wire fraud charges. They're incredible. It's years and years and years. I mean, you'd never see the outside of a
Oh.
prison on simply the financial crimes alone in this.
I have a question. Doesn't it seem a little strange that, you know, your friend that you consider to be so close, somebody that's been there for you, you mentioned when we first came in here that you haven't heard from her since you got arrested. Why do you think that
Well,
is?
yeah,
Awkward.
she's been... No, you don't know her like I do, okay? No.
Apparently, you don't know her either.
Yes, I do. She's my friend.
Really? Are you that naive? Wow, no wonder she picked you.
No.
Oh man, Bree,
No,
this is
she's been my
perfect.
friend since-
I actually really respect Elisa Byrne now a lot more than I did. She played this woman like a fiddle.
She's been my friend since... No, we've been friends since 2013. How could she have planned all this shit if...
Because
That's
she
not
picked
fucking
you.
possible.
She picked the ditzy
No,
idiot
for
on the
what?
guy's arm.
I'm not stupid.
Really?
I just...
You are pretty stupid. You fell for this whole thing. And now you're the one
No.
sitting in the saddle about to catch yourself life in jail over things
I don't-
she put you in place of.
You... Wait a second. Oh. No.
Yep. Penny droppeth.
No, she had me.
Yep.
I wasn't supposed to be in Los Angeles. She asked me to switch schedules with her, and I was in Vinewood, and she was taking care of everything.
When was this, sorry? Oh, when we caught
You
you.
arrested me. No, Elise was
Yeah.
supposed to be showing that house.
Yeah,
She
she
asked to
threw
switch
you
with
in
me.
front of us. She fed you to us.
That's...
Starts to all make sense now, doesn't it?
Why would she? What? I.
Congratulations on being the fall girl.
Yep. You have been played since 2013. That is 7 years of being really, really stupid. You lost your husband, you lost your son, you lost your companies, you lost your dignity, now your freedom. And she gets away scot-free.
No, you're lying. You have to
Why would we lie? We've
to
got
be
no
lying.
reason to lie. Oh, hang on, I think I've got some photos from... Would you like to see these? I've got some pictures of Kyle's exhumation if you'd like me to show them to you.
What? No, please.
No? Oh, how about this? How about this? These girls were all killed by your little Operation Angel Pines. They were trafficked, drugged up to those cabins that you helped procure and passed orders and money on for. They were trafficked there where they were basically used as sex tourism. People would pay to come and visit them and treat them as roughly as they wanted to, and if they killed them, oh well, the bodies would disappeared.
No, I don't know.
Even Adolf Hitler wasn't this capitalist about murder. You turned human trafficking into a fine art. And Elise gets you to take the whole rap for it. What a moron. Are you done crying yet? Or are you going to snivel the whole way to solitary confinement? Thought not. Okay, so you seem to have reached a threshold here where you have realized that you have been incredibly stupid. This is the point where you turn around and tell me everything you know about Elise, how to find her, where to find her, and where the bodies are proverbially buried, because we found where they're actually buried. What I need to know is where her skeletons are. And Dove, start talking.
I don't know who Dove is.
That's a lie.
I know Elise works for her.
How do we get hold of Elise? Surely you want her to be punished for killing Kyle? She shot your husband. She engineered the divorce. And she killed him. All to set you up as the perfect fall girl. She took your man from you, and then she murdered him, just to get rid of him. He wasn't necessary anymore. Help us catch her. She threw you to us on a platter in Vinewood at her house showing. She's got you signed up to all these things. She'll have you put away for life, and she won't give a crap. She'll find another moron to pick up and do the same thing too. Help us stop her. Do this for Kyle.
She has a house in San Fierro, obviously. She's not far from me in Queens, and
Okay, where?
I know
Address.
she has. Yeah, it's just 23 Queens Road. It's a house. He has an apartment too down here. I don't.
Where?
It's a nice one.
Come on.
It's at 665 Heritage Way. I can't remember which apartment. I've never been up, but I just know that's where
665 Heritage Way.
That's where she stays when she's in Los Gatos.
Okay. You're going to sit down with a sketch artist after this, and you're going to describe Elise to our sketch artist.
She's
Okay?
got black hair, mole on her nose. She's Irish, so she has that accent. She's taller than me. Like pale, actually. don't.
Now we're getting good stuff here.
I don't know what to do.
You'll still sit down with the sketch artist and you'll describe her in nice detail for him so we know what she looks like.
Looking
And you'll jog your memory about the place in Los Santos. Or actually, no, we can run that one down. But on top of this,
I don't.
I want you to understand that I see you as a victim in all this. You've been played like a fool. And it wasn't that you were stupid, it was love. It was love and friendship. She took advantage of you when she needed it the most. You were vulnerable, and she used you. True Machiavellian, true Machiavellian intent.
Do that to me.
Because she's a twisted, warped individual who deserves to be in jail, not you.
I'm sorry.
She deserves to be behind bars for what she's done to you, Gina.
Sorry.
Dove, what can you tell me about Dove? Anything you know can help.
I met her. She's supposed to live in San Fierro. So whenever Elise said she was gonna visit her, it was always someplace in San Fierro.
It's a big city. Can you narrow it down for us?
I know they usually on the north side or the west side. I've worked up near the water line or something. But there are plenty of offices and places.
Have you met her? Or was it always over the phone?
No. I never want. Because I talked to her like twice. She scared the shit out of me in the way Elise has heard it. Just.
How did she sound?
Knew she was,
Describe her voice to me.
and she had a deeper voice than me. I guess smoother, I would say. Like, she doesn't stutter or anything. She sounds really confident, I guess.
Okay. What's her accent from?
I don't know. She just has a regular accent. I mean,
Does she sound like a native of San
probably
Fierro?
American. No. Well, she doesn't have that, Valley Girl thing going on. Like, she's from Midwest or something. I don't know. Maybe Coast, but really have a strong accent or anything. And
okay.
every time I talked to her, I could always hear machines in the background, like she worked at a construction site or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, you've been incredibly helpful to us so far, Gina. And I'm going to put a word in with the DA. Okay? Because I don't believe that you should be on the line for all of this. I think you're a victim as well. Okay?
Doesn't matter. I don't have anything left. Oh, God.
You have your life. And you don't deserve to spend all of it in jail.
Anything. Oh, God. So over. I might as well be dead. It doesn't matter. Just leave me here. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. It's over.
You were having a relationship with Gary Levy, correct?
That fucking prick. Polito.
Yes.
No. Sometimes they'd have me take things to him and groceries and shit. He was living there and I don't know what he was doing, but sometimes I give him computers like laptop, or I take one from him and I just where I was told to go. Stuff like, and houses and stuff, places we were gonna show and leave stuff there, and I don't know. Someone will pick it up, but...
So, last question I have to ask you. Whose idea was it to feed, should we say, vulnerable, single girls with no family into your infernal machine?
Huh?
You know, the girls that lived in properties owned by kite homesteads and others of the like that, you know, didn't have any close family, that didn't have anyone to miss them, that worked kind of menial jobs, the ones that didn't really have any family or friends, those girls that suddenly disappeared and turned up in those cabins.
Elise asked me to help find properties like Garcia and South Los Santos and Davis, usually. Shitty apartments down there. Last one I think that I helped them with was Crowley Arms, and she asked me where...
Okay.
She wanted to know where Section 8 housing was and where we could purchase properties and POs and just kind of sit apartments, not family apartments who did properties, so housing you'd see for stuff like that.
So once again she played you. Okay. Interview terminated at 0:50 hours 16:03/2020.
God.
Stop the tape.
I don't want anything. Back to my cell, please.
Okay, I'll have one of the officers take you to your cell. Thank you, Gina. You've been incredibly helpful. Incredibly helpful to us. And I truly believe that a judge and a jury will be lenient towards you. Thank you for your time. She guilty as shit. Guilty of being stupid, but, you know.
Well, yeah, I'd say that's about it.
Well, she's been used as a great big deflection plate there. Although I want teams on... Call our San Fierro office. I want a team on O'Byrne's property there, 24/7. And dispatch one of our new surveillance vehicles to the LS location. Find the building records. Find out which apartment she owns. I want a surveillance team on it 24/7.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Finally got to catch a break in this crap. Well, that was absolutely monstrous, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and that one was tough as hell to do. I had to bring out all the stops in that one, every tool in the book. My biggest Interrogation Files episode ever, and the most important. This is nearly a year's worth of work I'm bringing towards a head now. We have a way to get hold of O'Byrne, who is the real mastermind behind this, and through O'Byrne we get Dove. Spruce is finally coming to an end. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.